It's not for any particular issue, but just for that unity we're looking. We feel there's a unity amongst the four of us. We feel there's a unity in our music. It's positive and it breaks through those things.
You moved to London and you are quite successful in all kinds of countries, so you're traveling around a lot. But do you still think of the situation in Ireland?
We still live in Ireland.
You still live in Ireland?
Yeah, that's our home, and it's where we sort of draw most of our inspiration from. And as a place, it's amazingly positive for the background of, the history of the country. I mean, it's only been a country since 1916, so it isn't really very old, but still there's an amazing optimism in the country, and we sort of draw from that, and we go home from tours. We could have moved to London and lived there, but we always felt Dublin was our home and good place to stay.
Talking about your first album, Boy, could you tell me some more about the lyrics of that album?
I don't know them. I've never learnt them. I can tell you about the bass lines on it. You'd have to talk to the vocalist, really.
I will.
This is the man to talk to. He's the expert on lyrics.
I don't really like to talk about things. I do my best talking in the actual words themselves, and that's where I like to talk about the things that affect me. They're autobiographical, as I say. I'm not sure if there's more I can add to them. Some people read things into the songs that aren't there, and I think that's good. I use images rather than just sentences.
I think an audience has to identify to songs in their own personal way. I don't think they necessarily have to identify with the person who's singing them. Particularly in a foreign language song or whatever, if you don't understand the words, it's not particularly important. As long as the song evokes a particular emotion within you, that's what's important.
You've traveled through the States. How do they react over there to your lyrics? Or is it just the music they...
A lot of people bought the record, actually. That was an odd sort of reaction for us. It seems that America as a nation is very hungry for what we're doing. They've been bombarded by plastic rock, or what you say, industrial rock. What would be the best way of saying it? Conveyor belt rock. A music that's just it's built, it's prefabricated, it's formula. I love you, baby. Why don't you love me? Over and over again, the same riffs, the same songs on the radio all the time, and they're sick of it over there. And I'd like to think that U2 is a breath of fresh air in America. That's why we succeeded over there. People were coming out also because we're a live band and we give ourselves on stage. We're an aggressive band. And they're sick and tired of those poses, those same poses you've seen before. And also, I think there's a lot of maybe Irish blood still over there. I mean, we built the place, if you know what I mean.